What's up, y'all? This is Yugi Vietmeister here, and today we're going to do a deck profile on Quillfort Towers Turbo, or Twin Towers, as I like to call it. Before we get started, I picked up this nice Ultra Pro MLP mat with the episode of Discord, and yeah, I had Pinkie Pie with her element, and I also picked up this nice deck box right here. So it's pretty good looking, pretty nice. Nice little magnetic notch. That's good, nice feel to it. Inside, oh, nice and soft. That's my Zephyr deck and some dice and some cards. Yeah, I like this box, pretty good. So put that out to the side. Alright, let's go into this deck profile. So we got triple carriers. Scale 1, all they do is gain 300. All your Quillfort monsters gain 300. And all the effects for scales is that you can only special summon Quillfort monsters and they cannot be negated. So that's what general for all of them is. And if this gets tributed, it's a compulse for the deck. So when this gets tributed, a monster on the field gets bounced, depending on whatever. And also, if it's normal or special summon anywhere, it becomes its original type becomes 18, and its original number becomes 4. But if you tribute summon it, it gains everything. And also, if this card is normal or tributed summon, it is unaffected by any monster effect lower than its noble snatch rank. So if it was a normal summon without tributing, it'd be a 4. So 3 or Noah can't touch it. It was since it's a 6, 5 or Noah can't touch it if it's tribute summon. So that's what that does. Triple Helix. He is the MST of the deck. He is a scale 9. What he does as a pendulum scale is minus 300 to all your opponent's monsters. And like I said, when he gets distributed, MST, same thing. Most of these Quillforts have the same effects continuously, with the unaffected by monster effect, depending how low the level rank is, and depending what the original was. So that's pretty good. Next, we got Triple Cephalopod. He is a scale 9. What he does when he's tribute summoned, depending how many monsters are in the graveyard of each player, gain the difference of monsters by 300, and your opponent loses 300 for the difference also. So let's say you have no monsters, they have 4 monsters in the grave, you gain 12 and they will lose 12. So it's one way to get their life points back from Scout, from paying out so much on Scout. I play the 12th of Stealth because I don't have a third. I do not own a third one. Stealth effect, tribute summon. It can return 1 card on the field, and your opponent cannot chain to his effect. So it's pretty good. It can clear the board real quick if you combo it with like a Helix and a Carrier and then him. That's real good. Next is Double Disc. He's a scale 1. His effect, when he's tribute summon, he can special summon 2 more Quillfort monsters from your main deck to the field. At the end of the turn, they are destroyed. So you can set up your plays for next turn to have monsters to tribute summon off for towers. So yeah, he can storm the field real quick. So it's pretty good. Next, we got the double Quillfort Scout. Sadly, Konami will only let us play 2. We used to play these at 3, and hell, so much fun at 3. Anyway, what he does, pay 200, pay 800, and such for a Quillfort card. It can be monster, spell, trap with the name Quillfort or Quill in it. I think it's Quillfort anyway, or just Quill actually. What does it say? Quill. Okay, so it's just Quill or Kia. So that's what that does. We play 2 of the Nuster Pendulum of the Draco Snap. I pre-test this card. It is actually pretty good in this deck. If you have Wavering Eyes and these 2 cards first hand, oh my god, the plays. Play these, pay 100, pops, not pop, add a card, then use this effect, pop this, add another scout, play that card you search for another equivalent monster that's not scout. Pop them with wavering eyes, search for a monolith, play those two. And you should be able to get enough to get a stealth out if you play it right. Or you had enough quill forts in your hand, or just all quill forts in your hand, and one Draco Sun, one wavering eyes. Then you should be able to summon towers after that. But anyway, so that's what that does. Monolith. Play two of them. It is the draw power of the deck. And if you hear any rounding in the background, it's my total. He knifes the deck and the fish tank a lot. Anyway, so Monolith. Depending how many Quillfoot monsters were attributed to on this turn, he's at the end of the turn you draw cards equal to the number of Quillfoot monsters you attributed. So it's a good draw power card. We play double towers because why not? Level 10, unaffected by spell or trap, monster effects, no than its level / rank. So some monsters with 500 attack and defense. Once per turn, you can send a monster from your opponent sends a monster from the hand or field of grab, so you're forcing your opponent to do it pretty much. And also, he cannot be special summoned. He can only be normal set. We play the one Trample Lynx because playing two, I don't like it. It breaks and clogs in my hand, so I just hate having two of them in my hand. So I just play the one. And the other one of Quillfoot is Shell. I was pre-tasting with 3, and I slimmed it down to 2, then I slimmed it down back to 1. It was originally 1, which I think I'm going to still keep it as that. His effect, when he's tribute summon, he does piercing, and he can attack twice. So it's pretty good. Going to the spells, triple Wavering Eyes. We all know what this does. Put this up there. You can read it, pause. Okay. So you see what that does. It's pretty good. Then we got triple Summoners Up to grab Scout or Monolith. We play triple Upstart because we want to thin this deck out as fast as possible. We play triple Into the Void. You can only activate when you have 3 cards, including itself. So you have this and 2 other cards, you can still activate it, which I did not know about. I thought you had like actual 4 hands total. But anyway, so ditch, draw, do your thing, and then ditch whatever cards you have left in your hand. And if you don't have anything, and you have a monolith, you tribute quills on this turn, you will resolve this first, and then then activate monolith to draw cards. The one that we play is Nasal Quip because I hate Solemn Warning. Sacrifice because it's Sacrifice. 300 and the trigger of a battle. When it needs to fill, it searches for another quill monster. Also, it can be the quill monster can be counted as 2 tributes for a tribute summon of a quill monster. So that's nice. That one MST. This is my version to play, so I like that one extra MST just to get over stuff like vanities or not news of time, but you know, some spell trap cards that annoys me, like Kaiser Coliseum. That card annoys the hell out of me. But anyway, if you don't like it, you can put 1 day piece in it to make it a bit draw faster. One Pot of Riches. I would like to play 2, but 2 clogs up the deck so badly for some reason. So I'll just play the 1. And it just gets stuff back into my deck and then draw 2, and then if I put back the normal Quillfoot monsters and then shuffle them back and draw 2 and then draw Summoners on, I mean, it just makes days better. And the one trap we play is Skill Drain. So that should be 40 cards. So that is the main deck. So that's that. Let's go on the extra deck. It's pretty much not completed. I just do some stuff in here. Let's see, we got 2 Cowboys. We got Hotland Draco, 101, Grab Ship, the Diamond Crab, Ragnar Zero, and the Dark Rebellion Exes Dragon. Of course, we will put in Exceton Knight and some other good rank 4s. If you know any other good rank 4s, list them down in the comments because I would like to look, because for some reason I'm having a brain fart of thinking what to put in this deck. Okay, side deck time. So this is gonna be fun. We got double Fiendish Chains, double Necro Valley. We got 1 Mistaken Arrest, which is actually pretty good. I actually like this card because I don't like it when my opponents search. So this will stop them, but I can still search afterwards because this only happens once. Unlike mistake, which lasts as long as I'm face up on the field. So I have that. So that's good to hear. We got 2 effect veilers, 1 lose a turn. I don't know what's the big hype about lose a turn. I can't. For some reason, I can't play lose a turn correctly. So yep, I just put it on 1. Used to have 2, but now it's at 1. So yeah. Double Mind Crush, because I like to screw my opponent's hands. Double Trapstone, because back row's a thing. And double Imperial Iron Wall, just for knee cross and what's the other deck? Infinitoids, because that deck, Infinitoids, that's something. And 1 Soul Drain, Burning Abyss. So yeah, that is my deck profile on Cruel Force. If you guys like this video, comment, subscribe, and like this video. Stay tuned for more awesome stuff from Yu-Gi-Oh! Meister, and I'll see you guys next time.